I brought today. It is called Slap City. You may recognize it as a game that Victoria Holden of Crunchyroll brought by for a UPF a couple weeks ago. And as I was playing it, I was like, there's actually kind of something to this game. It was kind of created as a joke, but they accidentally made something kind of crazy. My mic is incredibly low and the game music is incredibly loud. That should be much. I'll put the mic on before I say that should be much better. Should be much better. God, this laundry smells so good. I did laundry last night. So like I was saying, this is a game that kind of started as a joke. There's something to it here. There's a lot of, it's one of them platform fighting games that you may have heard so much about. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna let it rock here while I talk about it. I'm a business casual man main. I messed around with Fishbunjin a little bit, but I figured, you know, go back to my roots. Business casual man. So yeah, this is a platform fighter that behaves pretty much identical to Melee, with a few cool changes. This guy's pretty good, I can tell. I'm gonna just play for a second while I think about what to say about this. You know, it's got your wave dashes, wave lands. It's got L canceling. I'm just throwing out Melee terms as if everyone knows what those are. But it's got Melee shit. Even though it looks like this, it's actually a pretty competent fighting game. It's also only $7. So fucking, I don't know, man. This game's actually really cool. It's all created from characters from, these are all existing characters, I believe, from like indie games. But, man, this guy's just zoning me. It's not fun. I'm gonna take some questions in between matches here, but I'm sure you guys won't have any questions about this game. I like Business Casual Man because he can do this. That's kind of the only reason I picked him up as a main, but then I really enjoyed how he played. There's kind of a weird wave of platform fighters right now. Between this, Icons, there's a game called Indie Pogo that I've been checking out, which is probably the least like an actual Smash game that has come out, that uses the platform fighter tag. But it's cool. I'm probably gonna play it on UPF. Don't tell anyone. But honestly, outside of Rivals, this is the one that has felt the best to me in terms of how it controls. If you have no idea what's going on, which I'm sure is 90% of you, I know. Ooh, I guess she's got aerial specials. I like that when I block, I get on an office chair. I appreciate how committed. It's funny when you play the. I wish I could. I'll show off the tutorial here maybe in a second, but I think it's got one of the best tutorials of one of these kinds of games. Not in terms of how much information it gives you a very baseline, like, enough to get you by in kind of like a 4-person free-for-all scene. You know, there's not like a tutorial that's gonna teach you like, here's how to wave dash and stuff like in Rivals of Aether. It calls itself a fighting game probably, which I appreciate. So I guess differences between this. Actually, let me close out this game. Here we go. I'm gonna do something really sick. You guys ready? I'm gonna do it any second now. I'm just mentally preparing for how sick it's gonna be. And I'm coming to terms with, you know, I might cause some lasting psychological damage on this guy. And if it's really worth it to do something so sick. And I think it is. Here we go. It's gonna happen any second now. Okay, I had to give him that stock, so I make it a last stock situation, and then I can do something really sick. You ready? Here we go. Starts with that. Damn, this guy's really pulling it together and does not want me to do something incredibly sick, even though I would love to do something sick. Oh? All right, fuck. What are you talking about? Sakurai, Masahiro Sakurai, personally, you made me lose!
That's right. Look, you can't show this embargo. The game's not out until December.
They told me since I'm so good that I could play it early.
Okay.
Except I lost, so if I lose one more time, I can't ever play it again, they told me.
All right, well. Great. I'm gonna go record an anime podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, have fun.
Okay.
Did you like Goku?
I like Goku.
Yeah?
I think they should put more Gokus in the fighting game, though.
Yeah, I think that they should honestly just have it be Goku versus, like a Goku versus game.
Yeah.
And half the roster's Goku and the other half is everyone else.
No, the other half is also Goku.
Just the fake Gokus like Goku Black.
Nope, just Goku.
Nope, just Goku.
All Goku.
Can't wait for that episode of Oops All Gokus. Thank you, Jeff. Special guest star Jeff Gerstmann walking by to come say hi and yell at me about the video game. Thanks, Jeff. I only lost because of Jeff. I don't even remember what's happening. Hi everyone, it's Thursday. That means it's time for breakfast in bed. I hope you all had a good breakfast. I'm Ben. This character seems very good that he is playing my opponent. And they seem to know how to play it well. Whereas I started this game last night, and I said, I want to pick the man what looks like a hot dog. Damn. She's a furry and she's got boomerangs. The perfect form. Oh, that dash attack is incredible. The skateboard, it's such a low hitbox. It's like low forward, basically like a mobile sweep. I haven't gotten a chance to look at the questions yet because somebody was in here yelling about anime. See, this shit right here is what I love in platform fighters. Just being able to do like this, right? What I'm doing here. Just zipping along platforms and stuff, getting ready to juke out my opponent with some, oh no. Damn. I've been downloaded, it seems. The thing about Business Casual Man, he has you'll see like a money amount there above my damage. And you have moves that make you money, and you have moves that you can cash in for money. You also get money every time you taunt. And he throws out like a business buzzword, which I love. I fucking love business jargon. I love circling back. Like Synergy's the classic, stereotypical one. I love saying Q3 projections, because that makes it look like I really know what I'm talking about. I can't drop through the platforms as easily as I'd like. This guy beats me again. I gotta find somebody worse to play against. Or maybe I'll show off my fish bujin as well. That's right. Even stocks, baby. Let's go. I'm generally good about talking while I play video games, but platform fighters are so hectic and, ooh, I teched it. Let's fucking go. Oh shit. Okay. Damn, this guy's really taunting, huh? See, when I taunt, I get money. So I understand I'm gonna taunt between every stock. But this guy's just BMing me. Oh! Alright, 1-1. This is Slap City, yes. Questions from the chat. Let me scroll down all the way. I need to know what's on the screen right now and how do I find it. Slap City, it's on Steam, it's $7, and it's fucking cool. How do you make good smelling laundry, good smelling detergent, and decent smelling laundry sheets? Okay, this guy's started blocking more. And I'm trying to get better about this, but I always say like this guy and stuff. It actually, embarrassingly enough, happened last night. Where I was like, I said something like, dude, what are you doing? And I kept calling him dude. And it was a lady, and I felt really bad. And I just realized like it's so ingrained in me to be like this guy if I don't know, especially for video games, right? I'm trying to get better about that. I was proud of that. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. I love him. I love my idiot son. Damn, that was a good combo. Oh, I am covering up her percent, huh? Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. This character's back air has a lot of backwards momentum, which is really cool. But if you don't know how to fuck with it, it's gonna fuck you up. What happened there, even? I assumed for this game that it would be like the health would be on either side and I could put my thing in the middle. Maybe if Jan gets here, he'd be able to help. All right, I didn't get 4-stocked. Damn, that grab rate is actually insane. I got these long hot dog arms, so it makes sense that I'd be able to grab from across the whole stage. Okay. Didn't get 3-stocked either. I'm honestly okay if I lose this stock, but I think I proved a point. This guy's really trying to style on me, and I do not appreciate it. Let's go. All right, last stock. Hello.
Hey, Taz.
Hey, Jan, can you do me a favor and move my camera to the right?
Yeah.
Thank you. And also, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, fuck. All right. Hey. I almost made a huge comeback there, which I'm happy about. I'm happy that I'm learning this game. This is fucking fun. Oh, he left too. They left. Why is this game so good, but the menus look so bad? Yeah, I mean, this game is not a looker. In the very least. But I imagine it's because it's probably a really small team with a really limited budget. I mean, the game's $7, right? So it's not like they're trying to make this big package. Have you followed the controversy with Icon Battle Arena's free-to-play model? It's incredibly similar to Battlefront 2's. It's not that similar. It's not as bad. I have been following it. I've been following that game for a little while now. By the way, this is Fish Bujin. I love him. Almost as much as Hot Dog Man. If I hit the B button, he flexes, and it's like Fox's Shine, so you can jump out of it and wave dash out of it, which means you can multi-flex if you're really crazy. You got that real tech. Everyone seems to play this young girl. I forget her name. But almost every online match I've come across, it's been her. But the icon stuff, yeah, so basically, you have access to 3 characters at the start of it. And you can buy the other 5, something like $24. But you can't even practice with them, which is kind of a bummer, to see who you like. Especially because they're really trying to court Melee players. And the game has some Melee analogs, like there's a Fox character, there's a Captain Falcon character, Marth, etc. But it also has some cool, new, kind of unique designs. And I think it'd be great for people to who are coming from a game where it's like, okay, yeah, I've been playing Marth in Melee for 10 years, and I'm really good at platform fighters now. This is a hypothetical person that they're trying to court, not me. I'm bad at those games. What's that hitbox? There's also loot boxes, which contain stuff like costumes and taunts, I think, and stuff like that. And you can recycle those for points if you get duplicates, and those points can buy you characters and stuff. God, why is everyone yelling? First of all, why is everyone here so early? Second of all, why is everyone coming? First Jeff, now you?
Where the hell did you learn this?
I learned it from you! Star-studded breakfast and Ben. I can't believe I've gotten Jason, Jan, and Jeff from GiantBomb.com to come by. Maybe they secretly love these platform fighters, huh? Fishbujin is my hero. One day I wish to be as swole as this fish. But it's worth noting for that icon stuff, and I'm gonna look at that in some capacity, officially for the site. I wanted to let the stuff settle a little bit. It's worth noting that they gave everyone 1,000 free coins, which is enough to buy another hero, and they said they are currently reevaluating the system that they have in place. So, gonna give that one a little time, let them figure it out, let the fans figure it out. Hope they come to a happy place. Giant Bomb Platform Fighter, how would you describe each character as a Melee archetype? I don't really think anyone fits into I've thought of a Giant Bomb fighting game, but never a platform fighter. I'll talk about the Giant Bomb fighting game another time, maybe on like a ranking of fighters, but I think I've got it down perfectly.
Who's the Ryu?
It's Jeff.
Obviously. Sorry, I just came back from the bathroom.
Jeff is the Ryu. I'm like a Dhalsim-like character. But again, I'll talk about this at another point. I often, as an exercise of creativity while I'm falling asleep, if I have trouble falling asleep, as a little kid I used to just kind of tell stories, oh, there's a sword fighter and he's gotta get a treasure and fight a bad guy, blah blah blah, as a way to help me fall asleep. But now it's thinking about games a lot, and a lot of times I'll think about designing fighting games and designing fighting game characters or designing new Dota characters. My dream fighting game, I don't know what it'd be called, but it's a bunch of high school band students, and they each have a different weapon, and each of those weapons affects, it's basically kind of like an Arc Sys fighting game. Main character's obviously a fucking ripping electric guitar, because it's Arc Sys. You got a big snare. I don't know what the names of drums are, but one of those big drums is like a grappler. You've got a violin who's like a rushdown character. You've got a piano who's kind of a zoning character. Look, that's like my dream if I was to make a fighting game. And then you can have the soundtracks for the stages, feature the instruments prominently. And I also thought of incorporating some sort of rhythm type thing to it, like for some supers. I think about fighting games a lot. I'll leave it at that. Why does a hot dog have a soul patch? Cause it's half goat. Damn, I've been talking this entire match and not really focusing on the fight. There's a minute and a half left and I'm pretty down. So I need to do some fish boojin bullshit. If I hit side B, he turns into a race car. Holy shit, I don't know what that move was, but it killed me. How close is this in controls to a Smash game? It's almost identical. Let's go back to business casual, man. Do you ever go to the Foundry? I haven't been in a minute. I do like the Foundry. The problem is living in Oakland now makes it more difficult getting home. You have to worry about getting that BART going across the bay and all that. Back when I lived in the city, it was a lot easier. I could just hop on a bus and be home.
You want to go next week?
Yeah, I'm down.
Sick. Everyone meet us there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Come out Thursday? I don't know what days they are anymore. They keep changing.
I feel like it's multiple days now.
Yeah, I feel there was always like one that was a Smash night and one that was a Street Fighter night. But like I said, it's been forever. Looks like we have a minute here. We'll take some more questions. Keeping with the site's anime aesthetic, you should totally play Samurai Pizza Cats. I didn't even know there was a Samurai Pizza Cats game. That's cool. Ugh. This game does some really cool stuff with like feedback that other Smash games don't do. So you see, when I double jump, you'll kind of see like a little circle, cloud circle appear under me. But also, if you don't know, games like this have something called fast falling, where as soon as you reach the apex of your jump, you can hit down and you'll fall faster. You know, it's a lot of platforms do stuff like that. But this actually gives you that little feedback too. It shows you fast falling with a similar cloud. Same for L canceling. L canceling is a thing where if you're still in a move's animation when you hit the ground, you're supposed to hit shield, or L commonly, to cancel out of it. Damn, this character's weird. I've never played against her. Oh! I killed myself. Oh, I can reflect these projectiles, I guess. And anyways, in Melee, when you successfully L cancel, you get the cloud that appears when you land, like the little dust cloud, is smaller. But in this game, it makes a sound, and the cloud is smaller. So just little things like that, little feedback things, making the game more parsable, I think is the most important thing you can do when you're trying to bring a platform fighter into the mainstream. Because Melee is so esoteric. There's so much, like, not only that the game doesn't tell you, but that, like, you wouldn't even know what to ask for. Basically, there's so many things you have to be doing at all times that if you're trying to learn it, say, today, or even in the past couple of years, like, sure, there's lots of online resources, but not enough. What did you eat for breakfast? Anything special? Breakfast sandwich on bagel. Bacon, no. Sausage. Sausage, ham, no. Sausage, egg, and cheese. That's it. It was bomb though. That egg was fluffy in a way that you don't always get from a quick egg sandwich. Run up forward smash. That's the classic, baby. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, I made it. Didn't make it that time. Hee.
Ben, when you play these games online, right? I notice you always do 1v1. Is that just common?
Oh yeah, I mean that's like, no one fucks with anything else, basically. If you go to like a tournament for one of these, you'll find there'll be like a bracket for 2v2. And a lot of games will support that, like I think this does, I know Rivals does. Not sure about others. Will like have a 2v2 online mode, but finding a partner and then finding two other people playing it isn't always the easiest.
Gotcha.
Forgetting about all my moves, my other moves. Oh, I should have let go. I would have made that. Damn, that recovery is crazy. Alright, this guy's on to me. I need to change up my style. I need to be more slippery. This character's really cool that I'm playing against. She's got like weird... She is Peach-like in how she wants to approach. So she doesn't have float and she's not about aerial control. She's more about like crazy hitboxes. She's kind of like Zelda actually, now that I think about it. It's funny to me that so many platform fighters, and by so many I mean this, Rivals, and maybe one more, have tried to make the Zelda archetype almost as if like it's trying to make amends for decades of people picking Zelda just so they can play Sheik. It's like, oh, Zelda needs her time to shine. I don't even know what that move she just did to me was. It looked like a counter, kinda. Ah. Who's your favorite Smash character? Mine's Marth. To play as, probably Sheik or Luigi. To see, like Fox, man. High-level Fox play is always gonna be the shit. It's time for Fish Bujin. Oh shit, Man Bujin. I didn't even know that was an option. Let's get him, fish boy. I love flexing. Talks a lot about breakfast. I'm just holding in. I should not hold in. One of the hardest things when you're first learning a platform fighter, and I've been kind of teaching a friend of mine, Rivals of Aether, and we've been playing, and he's been playing online, and we've been talking about it, is so an elementary thing in these games is DI, or directional input. It's basically, while you're getting comboed, you can hold left or right or up or down to influence which way you're gonna get hit. So if you're getting hit, basically, if you're getting hit into the top left corner, you want to DI either straight up, you want to DI like basically away from the edge of the screen, 90 degrees away from the edge of the screen is the best way to influence how you're going. And so when you first start, you kind of learn that instinct of, or likewise, if you're at low percent, you want to DI into the stage, right? Because you want to make it back to the stage. But a problem with that is if you're DIing in and you're at low percent, you're going to be able to get comboed like I just did right there. Because I'm holding in, meaning she can follow up with another move and another move and another move. So learning how to like DI away out of combos like this and then recover is a big part of kind of learning how to play. It's counterintuitive, right? Because you don't want to point yourself into the corner. Who's here to yell at me now? Oh, let's just jam. This guy's too good for me. I'm gonna hit him with a GG. Oh, I accidentally said let's go again instead of good game, but sentiment's the same. Would you eat a goat hot dog? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Not the same guy. No, I'm trying to... I hit the back button several times. I guess if I want to learn how to get better, I gotta get my ass kicked a lot by the same dude. Okay, that is a counter. Do you know if moves go stale in this game? I do not. Yeah, like that right there is a thing that you would have no idea about in Melee, that if you hit somebody with the same move 3 times, it becomes, in a row, it becomes stale and does less knockback and, damn it. See, I don't even fucking really know. I just picked it up by my friends who I play with talking about it enough. Damn, my phone's blowing up. Hope it's nothing important. I'm a very important person, so. Damn, that counter. I can't even tell what the animation for it is. Okay, I guess it's where she glows all white. I love getting mad online about video games, as much as the next guy. But I've noticed a trend lately, which is a general rise in BM in pretty much every game I've been playing. And, you know, Dota is Dota, so that's always going to be there. I got it a little bit in Rivals. I'm getting it a lot when I played Netrunner Online, which is a shame because that's a game that's like currently in the process of ending and being canceled, and so people are just like, oh, I can be a dick now then. So, and I don't know if this is just anecdotal, or I don't know if it's a product of just widespread depression with regards to current events, but I just wish people were a little less salty. There's so much to ask. Have you ever tried a Gator hot dog? They're pretty great. No, I've heard as much, and I really would like to try one, but I've never been, I guess like a county fair is the closest I can come to a place that'll have it.
Very aromatic.
Oh. One time my dad brought home boar bacon, wild boar bacon, and he cooked it and made the house stink for 3 days.
Tastes good though?
I didn't have any because it was so stinky. It might have, you know, just been like rotten. All right, I'm running into every hitbox this guy's throwing out. The netcode in this game is also pretty generally great. I'm having really smooth matches against people with like 60 ping. There's a little bit of lag there, a little bit of slowdown. And I get that, you know, every few matches. Not necessarily every few matches, but I feel like once in a while. Damn, that aiming thing is on a hair trigger. Fuck me, man. This hot dog's just too slippery. I saw somebody ask, what do you think the ideal match length for a platform fighter is? I think around 5 minutes is pretty good. I think outside of Melee, there's really no platform fighters with characters. And I don't actually know that much about Brawlhalla, so maybe it's the case there. But there's no really like super zoning heavy characters that try and time out. Other than like, you know, you occasionally get that in Melee. Because with how the ledge mechanics work, it can encourage stalling. Alright, I just gotta get way more slippery. Fuck. That was close. Alright, one more game. I'm gonna call it quits here. Oh, I'm in the water cooler. That's fun. Oh, he left. Oh, same character. There we go. Is Business Casual Man the best new character of 2018? Well, I think he's from another game. If that came out in 2018, I'm all for it. Also, Fishboonjin, also pretty good. But he doesn't have classic catchphrases like obfuscated chicanery. I'm not even using my aerial special attack. So one of the differences between this and Melee is in Melee you can't do smash attacks in the air, but in this one you have access to one. And it looks like mine's kind of like a little floaty Superman punch thing. I like how many characters have smash attacks that are just fall over. Have you tried Indiepogo? Yeah, I chatted about that a little earlier. I'm gonna play that later this week. Maybe on a show that's live. But yeah, I was kind of like, so yeah, I was told initially it was a platform fighter, which is kind of what it markets itself sort of as, but it's different in a way that took me a moment to appreciate, but I really do think it's cool. It's also got Shovel Knight in it, and Kick from Dive Kick is coming soon. Yikes, caught me. We managed to do the attack that cost $1,000 yet. Only in training mode. Let's see if I can. To do that in game seems hard, but I'm going to try. Oh, you made me lose $50. Oh no, I did a cell attack, man. Well, basically he does, you know how when you win a game of solitaire and all the cards come out? Okay, let's see if maybe I can do it. I love video games. That was it. That's Slap City. It's fucking weird and cool. I don't know, they made it as a joke. There's a hot dog man doing the Akuma win pose, so gotta be all right. Thanks for joining me. Normally I take suggestions for what to play on the show. If you have a suggestion, go ahead and PM me on the site, benpom.com in case you're watching offsite. And my username is benpack, one word. It's easy to remember because it's my fucking name. If you can't remember that, then maybe go outside and read a book. I don't know why I'm getting so mad at you at the end of my stream. You should be happy. I won. I'm pissed. I don't know. I gotta go like drink a coffee or something. Maybe I'll feel better. See you next week.